Hello, you guys. My name is Taminko, and I am here with Beyond the Book Cover, Beyond the Brand podcast to provide a platform for authors all over the world to share their message behind why they wrote their books and what they want to leave in the earth. You guys, tonight we are speaking with a young lady from Birmingham, Alabama, who has an amazing idea that she launched. And tonight we're going to talk about it. Her name is Nadiyah Gulley. You guys, Nadiyah, thank you for being on the podcast tonight.
Thank you for having me. I truly
Listen.
appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, so Nadiyah is one of Coolbird Publishing House's authors, you guys. And Nadiyah, tell them about your company.
Well, I am the owner of the Wonder Bureau, an enchanted gifting and entertainment service provider. We specialize in Wondergram deliveries and interactive activities from the time you lose your first tooth to the time you say I do and holidays in between. We have something to help encourage and celebrate that moment or holiday in your life.
So for those who don't know, tell them the name of the company again. Tell them the name.
It's called the Wonder Bureau.
The Wonder Bureau, you guys.
Yes,
Now,
we're like the FBI of celebrating.
now tell them specifically, tell them about the characters and what they can expect from your company.
Yes. So in essence, we are a mixture of a delivery company meets a we don't call ourselves characters, we call ourselves legendary figures, but it's a character company. We don't host princesses or superheroes or any Disney characters. We specialize in all mythical creatures. So from your everyday childhood, things like I said, the Tooth Fairy, Santa, the Easter Bunny, mermaids, wizards, things of that nature.
To keep the kids, and I can remember as a child, how exciting that was to lose a tooth and then wake up the next morning hoping that you'd have something under your pillow, thinking that the tooth fairy came and things like that. So, but you're coming, yes. So, I know that you are launching something for other authors who have children's books. What will you be able to provide for them?
Well, for authors, we are launching our Wonder Bureau Talent Agency, and it's basically an affiliate program where our mythical creatures go out and basically read your book for you and help you sell your book. So let's say you set up at a library, and maybe you're too shy to read your books, or you would like to expand your audience, expand your reach, you can have your books on our website, as well as we'll be able to go out into the community, read your books in mythical creature form. So say you have a book about a fairy or a mermaid or a wizard or something enchanted, we can go out and read for you, and we even help you sell books while we're there on site.
Now, Nadia, it's not every day that someone thinks of the Wonder Bureau,
Mhm.
meaning to create something of that nature. Tell me, how did it even start? Because that means you had to have had a wild imagination. So tell me, how did it even get started?
Well, just let's say as a child, I had a very traditional grandmother, and partially it was her and the fact that she was very adamant about little girls should not go outside and play. So I spent a lot of time either in the house or on the porch watching everybody else play.
Mhm.
So I developed a wild imagination, and then well, my great grandmother, then my grandmother, while I was in the house, because I wasn't allowed to go outside and play, she sewed a lot, and I spent a lot of time in her sewing room. And I spent a lot of time imagining. And one I was about 6 years old, and I wanted her to make me a witch costume because Halloween Town, this is gonna date me. Halloween Town had come out, and I wanted to be a witch, and I wanted her to make me a witch costume. And she was like, you know what? Here's a pattern. Here's some fabric. Figure it out.
Oh,
And from
wow.
there, started. So that Christmas, I asked my mom for a hot glue gun, some sequins, and some scissors, and a sewing machine, and I've been sewing ever since. I'm now in when I am not the head fairy in charge of the Wonder Bureau. I work at the Birmingham Children's Theater. I'm the costume coordinator.
Really?
So I get to imagine every day, all day, and I help with all of the costuming there. So it's in my blood. Every little moment has brought me here, and the Wonder Bureau itself, the company started. We only did it started in 2018, and it was called Fairy God Shoppers,
Yeah.
and we only did mobile gift wrapping and personal shopping. And I was at Vulcan promoting we have a 12 days of holiday box that we have, which we still have for the holiday season for the Wonder Bureau as well.
Yeah.
But I saw a little girl, and we were giving out Santa lists to Santa. She got that little list, and her grandmother helped her fill that list out, and she went over to Santa, and in her own little words, she was like, "I can't have everything on my list, but can I have something on my list?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Something." She's like 3 or 4 years old. Like, I already know that child. You are raised by your grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't like, I want this Santa, and I better
She
have it by Christmas
understood.
Day. That
Yeah.
little girl, she understood the assignment. I
Mhm.
know. I bet I can get something, not
Yeah.
everything. So I asked Santa for that list, and I ended up doing a special delivery for her.
Yeah.
And she answered the door, and this is how I know she raised by her grandmother. She
Yeah.
answered the door and she had pearls on. I'm not no
Oh
lie. She
my
had
God.
pearls on,
Yeah.
and she had those little click clacks on. So she answers the door, and she clutches her pearls in her little She had on a robe too. She clutched her pearls in her robe, and she said, "Mommy, the tooth fairy came to visit me." And I was like, "No, baby, I'm not the tooth fairy. I'm a gift fairy." And something clicked. So as I watched her unwrap those presents, and the fact that she liked the presents, they were cool, they were cute, but it was the fact that the tooth fairy came to visit me.
That's right.
That was the whole thing. The tooth fairy came to visit me, and I went home that day and rewrote my whole business plan, and that's how we ended up with the Wonder Bureau.
I mean, you just think about it. Not only did you end up with the Wonder Bureau, but just as a kid and sewing with your grandparents or with your grandmother, and then ended up at a job at the Birmingham Theater working on
Hmm.
costumes, right? And then now you're able to bring love and light and hope and smiles to kids um,
Yes.
in the type of way that you're doing it. And I think that is so cool. I really do because it keeps the children, you know?
Well, okay, so I want to stop you right there.
Okay.
We do cater to children, but we also cater to adults.
Get out of here.
And in this society, when most of the people who work for me
Yeah.
are reliving their childhoods, healing their inner child, or healing a trauma within. And we have more bookings for adult tea parties, and scavenger hunts, and just people being, all kinds of corporate events and things like that, than we do children's parties,
Yeah.
because it's about nostalgia. It's about a simpler time in life for the children. So I just wanted to stop you there.
Oh, see, I didn't
We
know
do
it.
cater
Yeah.
to the children, but we also, like I said, from the time you lose your first tooth to the time you say "I do." So we have Wondergram deliveries if you're expecting a baby. We
Yeah.
have Wondergram deliveries for your graduation that are age appropriate for if you're 4, or if you're 24 or 34. You
Yeah.
know, we offer style stations and temporary tattoos. These are things that adults like too. So,
Yeah. That's right.
especially, you're out getting mimosas one day, and you're like, "Okay, girl, y'all want to get temporary tattoos, or
Yeah.
get your hair sparkly, whatever." We cater to adults as well. So I had to point that out to people.
That is a great idea. A great idea. And then, like you said, it brings back the nostalgia of when we were kids because a lot of us had to grow up fast, or
Mhm.
it's just something about that serene feeling of being a kid because I know I still love the Smurfs. And believe it or not, I keep a coloring book around. I keep a coloring book and keep crayons all the time. And I keep a fresh bottle of bubbles. I do. At my big age, I do.
Well, see, at your that's it. And age has nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
That's why we're all walking around here so old, so miserable when you don't have to be.
that's
You
right.
know, and that's my goal is we're restoring hope to everyone, not just
Children.
children, because
Yeah,
children are young, they're resilient, but it's sometimes I want to have a tea party with my girlfriends, or
yeah.
sometimes I want to swim with a mermaid. Or, like you said, I had to grow up too fast, and I never got to, put fairy wings and a wand on. So you can call us for your bridal party, your birthday party to come, and we will help you make wings and wands. And we have photo booths so you can take pictures as
Oh my
fairies. It
God.
is not just for children. We're for everyone.
Wings and
We
wands.
love to cater to children because I have 15 nieces and nephews.
Wow.
And
Now, how do they feel about the fairy godmother, the 15 nieces and nephews?
well, I mean, I'm the cool auntie. I'm the auntie who knows mermaids.
Yeah,
And I show up at their schools with random things for their classmates. So I mean, how would you
yeah,
feel?
that's right. That's right. Yeah, everybody got it. You got to have a cool auntie. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
awesome.
mean, most of the stuff that I do if I put it out on the market is because I pretty much tested it out on my little people. But
Yeah.
that's what I call them, my little people. If I
What's
test
the
it out on my little people and they like it,
yeah?
it's pretty much gonna be in a service we provide.
What's like with launching it? What was some of the things to get the people on your team to buy into it? Like, how did you even pitch it when you were even looking for people to join your team?
Well, are we talking about now or when we first started?
Let's go back to when you first started, the early days.
When we first started, it wasn't a hard pitch.
Mhm. Okay.
Like I said, most people, if they're like, once I say you get to dress like a fairy and take pictures and like frolic, those types of people just kind of
Yeah,
they
you
were
find
attracted.
your tribe when you are your authentic
Yeah.
self. Your tribe finds you. You attract each other. Got it. But what now? From when you started, what was that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
From when you started to now, or do you have the same people, or have you shifted?
So we've shifted a bit in contracting and employment,
Okay.
just because were we kind of shut down for a little bit.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
just this year alone, not for a bad thing. Well, it is kind of bad. I was injured in an accident this
Oh,
year,
yeah.
and like the whole right side of my body was injured. And I'm on a cane right now, on a cane, and
And
I'm
living
about
your
maybe on.
dream though, on a cane and living, and you still didn't give up.
Yeah, I was definitely determined. Like I have to have surgery on my knee.
Mhm.
I had two fractures in my foot. I have a herniated disc bulge. Like being able to, I don't know how I'm going right now. I'm not. I promise you, it's pure adrenaline.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we had to shut down this whole year. We had to shut down, but within that, it was nothing but God.
Hmm.
So, well, I got into the accident, and then uh I was supposed to I was due to graduate from my cohort. I took a cohort. I was
Yeah.
due to graduate from cohort the week after the week after the accident. So I still went because I had to pitch at
Yeah.
the graduation. So I was in there. I got hit in the face with airbags. So
Oh,
sensitivity to light and sound. It was like one of the most excruciating things I've ever done. But I was determined to do it because I'm like,
it's your dream.
it's my dream, but I spent all of this time to get, and just for me to get to the finish line, and then I'm going. I'm not. I don't even. We don't even have to finish the sentence. I'm going. If no, it's if I'm going to be hurting. Whatever. I was on crutches. Everything.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy, but you know, that happened. So I'm gonna say about 2 weeks before I signed up for the Hello Alice grant.
Yeah.
And, I'm like, nobody ever wins these things, blah, blah. I got into the accident, did my cohort. The cohort that I did, they ended up gifting me a new website and a logo,
Oh my
right?
God.
So we were still fairy god shoppers at the time. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna do a new website, all of the things that I'm already holding, because obviously as a business owner, you have to pivot.
Yep.
So I pivoted because we were initially delivery fairies and we only did delivery fairies, but we started getting asked to, can you come do a book reading? Can you
Oh
come
wow.
do an Easter egg hunt for us? Little stuff like that. So, I started adding on things and I'm just like, and then people started asking me, do you do boy things? I'm like, yeah, we do boy things. And, we do gender neutral things. It's not just boys or girls, but, long story short, I ended up pivoting. So we have all these things under the fairy god shoppers and the name was not holding the weight of what we did.
Mhm.
So I made the decision while we were because I was gifted this website and logo. I'm like, let's go ahead and transition the name over. So now here we are.
Yes.
Transition the name over. Within that time, I found out I won the
Hello,
won the
Alice.
I
What?
won the Hello Alice.
Get out of
Yep,
here.
I won the Hello Alice. Alice. It was the Etsy Creative Bootcamp Award, and I won it.
Wow.
And uh, in August last month, I ended up doing a pitch competition. I didn't win. I didn't place, but it's okay because it got me to thinking and understanding how a pitch competition worked. You
Yeah.
watch Shark Tank, but
Yeah. But
it
it's
was nothing
defeating the
like that.
present.
Like,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it got me to thinking, and I'm like, I'm gonna do more pitch competitions and things like that. It was like it's all aligned. It's all about alignment in your life, and I'm like,
Man.
in hindsight, this accident was good for me, despite I got into the accident 2 days after I purchased a brand new Lexus.
Wow.
2 days.
2 days.
But while I'm sitting up here thinking, I'm in this cast, I'm like, you know, I did I did put into the air that I was going to get a van or something that was going to help me to the capacity, to fulfill the capacity of what my vision is.
Because you're
And
going
I
to
ended up
use to
getting that Lexus.
transport things.
Yes. And 2 days later, the Lord said, "No, ma'am, that is not what you said you were gonna do to me. Do for me." And I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. I got into that accident.
Yeah.
It was a good. It was
Yep.
in hindsight. It was good.
Yep.
It was good enough to sit me down. It was major enough to sit me down, but good enough to get me focused because that's all I could do.
Things work together for the good, right?
Mhm.
Oh wow. I am so happy for you. I you guys, she's coming out with her new book very soon. And that's going to be absolutely lovely. The vision that she has for the book, you guys. I can't wait till it's in your hands. She'll have a hardcover and soft cover. So that's in production as we speak. Nadiyah, what do you want to tell the listeners how to get in touch with you, or tell me that. Tell them how they can get in touch with you.
Well, you can reach us at the Wonder Bureau. Like we said, we are a secret society, and we just opened up the website last week. So you can go and see all of the different things that we are able to provide for you. I am a big fan, and a big push of literacy and creativity. So there are a lot of the interactive things on the website, including State of the Bureau, which is our blog and newsletter that you can kind of keep up with what's going on as far as the book is concerned, when the book will be available. You can reserve the book right now. And then we also have letters to the Bureau where not only children, but adults can write to the Wonder Bureau and ask questions to their favorite legendary figures, as well as you can send us a video and tell us why you would want to be a wonder agent. What will make you amazing? What will make you? What's your superpower? Things of that nature. So everything, all of our social medias are Wonder Bureau HQS. So that's everybody: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, all the things. Wonder Bureau HQS.
There you guys, there you have it. This is Nadiyah Gulley, the head fairy godmother, you guys. Nadiyah, is there anything else you would like to share with listeners tonight?
Yes, I just hope you enjoy the book. This is our first of a many in a series called the Wonder Bureau book brand. We are very interested to collaborate with any of you. We are looking for wonder agents as well as influencers. So if you are interested in becoming a wonder agent, working with us, or becoming an affiliate, definitely reach out to us. We are looking forward to putting you through our training, our Wonder Bureau training.
You guys, this is Nadiyah Gulley, head fairy godmother of the Wonder Bureau. Nadiyah, thank you so much for the wonderful interview and letting our listeners know the backstory and how you came about. And I hope that the listeners embrace the creativity and then reach out, right? Reach out.
I am hoping. We're waiting.
Yes, you guys reach out if you're having a children's birthday party, and as you heard her say, a tooth loose, anything that you got going on concerning your children or with yourself, with your bridesmaids, anything that you got going on, reach out to the Wonder Bureau and get creative with Nadiyah. Okay, you guys? Nadiyah, thank you so much. What I've been doing toward the end of the show is having the guests to say, beyond the brand, beyond the book cover. So Nadiyah, if you don't mind, would you just say that for me? Beyond the brand, beyond the book cover.
Beyond the brand, beyond the book cover.
You guys, there you have it. Thank you so much, Nadiyah.